They've been up there for ages. Look, maybe somebody should go up and see if they're okay.
Oh, they're all right. They're just having a bit of a lie-in, that's all.
A lie? Oh, it's all right for some. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. Kept hearing noises. Creaking noises.
Well, look at me. It's been months since I've made any kind of noises, let alone the creaking kind.
It's probably just the wind.
Yeah, whirlwind, Sam.
Oh, don't talk like that. Bad enough seeing them together.
Oh, the amount of lady friends Kane's brought back here. And you've hardly even looked up from the racing post. What's the problem this time?
Well, Sam's different.
Morning.
Morning.
What?
We just wondered if you slept well, that's all.
Yeah,
No.
Dad, God, yeah. What, apart from the noise, band door, I'm making like creaking noise all night.
I've been waiting for me breakfast in bed for hours.
Sorry, no time for breakfast. Got work to do.
Work. Thought you were unemployed.
Thanks for reminding me. When I say work, what I mean is I'm actually trying to sell some of my prized possessions for more than a mere pittance.
Any luck?
Well, let's say I got lots of friends that'll take them off my hands, but at what price? Antique dealers can smell desperation a mile off.
What about Rodney? He'd do a good deal for you.
Rodney, he'd lift my leg before I got it through the door.
I could have a word with him if you like.
No offence, but selling antiques is a delicate art.
I can be delicate when I need to be.
My dear lady, if you can sell the watches, I'll cook you dinner buck naked.
Is that a promise?
It's an expression.
It sounded like a promise to me. In fact, it sounded like a challenge.
Do you have to go so early? I thought we could spend day together.
I'd love to. Now, don't get me packing on today. I'm not ready to move in time. But,
Oh, wait. It's dead cold. Do you want to borrow me hat?
You fat egg, Sam. You don't want to wear that dirty old thing.
actually, it's just what I need. Thanks for letting me stay the night, Mr. Dingle.
You're welcome.
I want you to know I like Sam. I never do anything to hurt him.
Oh. Well, with respect, you're up and leaving in a few days. I don't see as you can do anything else but hurt him.
Oh. Morning, Charity. Table by the window all right for you?
Yeah. Plenty of room over here if you care to join me.
I'd rather starve, thanks. Seeing you across the room's enough to put me off my food as it is.
Suit yourself. Women, eh? 1 minute, they're all over you. The next, they deny you even exist.
Nothing would make me happier than you not existing.
I'm gonna have to hurry if you want to have time to order the cooked breakfast.
You really know how to hurt me sometimes.
Me hurt you? What about what you've done to me, Kane?
If you don't want the cooked breakfast, then we have cereals and we have a full range of continental breakfast.
Why can't you just tell me the truth now, eh? You got what you wanted, you split me and Tom up. So stop embarrassing us both by pretending I would go anywhere near you.
Charming. Don't know how I've put up with her. It's not as if she even made up for it in other departments, is it, eh?
Right, that's it! Breakfast's off!
Bob, I was just about to order.
In the future, can you order before you have a slanging match? This is a country B&B, not the Jerry Springer show.
Morning.
Morning, love. Dad, Riley's rang earlier to say that crane we sent him yesterday broke down as soon as it got on site.
Oh, that's very professional, isn't it? Someone should have checked it was in working order before it went out.
Someone was supposed to have done.
Well, you can tell Jimmy he can sort his mess out as soon as he gets in.
I don't think Jimmy's coming in today. He said something about playing golf.
Tough. He's going to have to cancel his golf.
Look, Kane, why don't you just leave me alone?
Well, that'd be no fun at all now, would it, eh? Look, why don't you and me just have a quiet night in front of the telly tonight, eh?
What's that about?
Well, it seems obvious. She's shacked up with him.
She's not.
I'm sure she's not.
Don't matter if she is. She can't hurt us anymore.
Let's hope so.
Right, if you just fill in your new address there, that way all your mail will be forwarded straight away, which is good because you don't want to have to keep popping up from Norfolk just to get your post.
Although that might not be such a bad thing. At least I'd get to see Sam.
Well, how are things with Sam?
I really like him. All this time I've lived here on my own, and just when I meet someone I really like, I have to go away.
You're not having second thoughts about going, are you?
Everything's sold. Chickens are on their way. It's too late for second thoughts.
You know, I've already had one couple check out early. I mean, they're claiming they've just changed their plans, but I'm convinced it's Kane and Charity. They've driven him away. I don't know why anybody bothers having a relationship. I tell you, nothing but trouble.
Tell me about it. I'm just about to give up on my love life.
Huh? I didn't know you had a love life to give up on.
I've been waiting for someone to ask me out.
Really? I could always ask you out. You know, now we're both free agents.
Oh, Bob. Tempting though that offer is, you know, I kind of had my heart set on someone else.
One can but try. Who's the lucky fellow then? Anyone I know?
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get into it, really, because it doesn't even look like he's going to ask me. Besides, I wouldn't want the family to find out, because I don't think they'd approve.
Good God, what is he? Some kind of serial killer?
Oh, no, he's worse than that. He's a copper. Can you believe Kane's even barring me from getting me breakfast these days?
Look, don't start that. You can come and see Noah, but I don't want to hear you go on about you and Kane.
There is no me and Kate. Do you know, I can't believe no one will listen to me, not even my own family.
Kane is family too, you know. You must understand this is awkward for us.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if it's causing a few moments' discomfort. This is wrecking my entire life, Lisa.
Oh, yeah, don't you go pinching them cold sausages. You know I wouldn't like it.
I don't see why not. There's loads left over.
Oh, that's because Alice had to leave before breakfast.
Oh, yeah? And what was Alice doing here before breakfast? Don't tell me she went and stopped over. Do you know, I never thought I'd see the day when Sam's love life was better than mine. Hey, Sammy, enjoy it while it lasts, won't you? Because one day you will get dumped from a great height and end up with no one willing to listen to a word you say.
Alice don't like heights, and she always listens to me.
Yeah, she may do now, but, just you wait.
Why'd you have to go and say that? You just burst his bubble now.
Well, it would have burst anyway, wouldn't it? Bubbles always do.
Have you had a word with him yet?
Yes, he's cancelled his golf and he's on his way in.
Good of him to make the sacrifice.
Hi, it's me. I need to see you.
I thought you were busy packing.
Brought your hat back.
Take it if you want. Something to remember me by.
Not likely to forget you, am I?
I hope not.
What are we going to do, Sam?
Well, you've got to do your packing and I've got to go and walk Damien.
I don't mean now. I mean, what are we going to do about living so far apart? I don't want to be on my own anymore.
I mean, easy. There's nothing we can do, is there? You've got to go to Norfolk and I've got to stay here.
Do you really have to stay here?
Well, if I didn't, I wouldn't have anywhere else to live, would I?
Live with me? You could move to Norfolk.
Why would I do that?
Well, you don't want to be on your own anymore. I don't want to be on my own. And if you move to Norfolk, we could be together.
I've tried everyone I can, and not one of them will give me a fair price.
In that case, you'll be pleased to know I paid Rodney a visit.
Ah, he's interested.
Well, he doesn't know he is yet, but he will be. I'm meeting him later.
Oh, I'm impressed.
I told you I had my ways.
Although getting him to meet you is the easy part, bringing in the actual sale will be somewhat tricky. Perhaps I should take over from here, eh?
No way, sunshine. This is my gig.
My merchandise.
And if you want to sell it, you leave it to me and concentrate on your dinner menu. I'm expecting something pretty special from the Naked Chef.
Huh.
Here I am, back to work like a good little boy.
Oh, don't take it out on me. It's your dad who wanted you back here.
Just doing his bidding, eh? Where are you off?
I'm going to take Damon for a walk. Poor thing feels neglected now I've started working full-time.
I know how he feels.
I like living here.
Norfolk's not so different from here. There's fields and animals and chickens, lots of chickens. There's everything that there is here.
Apart from my dad and Lisa and our Belle, there'd be no one that I know there.
I'd be there. We'd be together. Look, I know it's a big step, but sometimes taking big steps gets you further down the road than taking little ones. Think about it.
You call, my lady?
Don't be sarcastic. What's going on with you and Charity?
Well, we're having an affair, haven't you heard? You should know, you arranged it all.
I never said anything about living with her.
Not living with her. My dad kicked us out, I had nowhere to go. Nice touch, though, isn't it?
Well, that depends on how realistically you're playing it.
You think I've done the dirty on you and got back with her?
It wouldn't be the first time that she's used her charms to win you over.
I wouldn't go near her again if you paid me.
Good. Because I want you to stay away from her.
Right. Expensive business, this separate rooms, you know.
I'll cover the cost of the B&B. Just stay away from Charity. The last thing I want is the truth coming out.
Have you seen the service contract? What do you need that for?
Is there a problem?
It's nothing. The service contractors say they won't fix the crane because we haven't had it serviced recently. They're just being awkward. I'll sort it.
Perhaps I should speak with them.
You dragged me all the way in here to deal with it, so let me deal with it.
I don't know what is up with him. He's been grumpy all morning.
Oh, he's missing his mummy.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't have to miss his mummy if somebody hadn't thrown her out. Going.
I know how Noah feels. Get used to seeing people every day. Think you'll always see him, and then there's a chance you might not see him.
Is this about Alice going away?
I don't know what to do.
Well, I know it's hard, son, but you've got to accept that people have got their own lives to lead.
You think so?
Yeah, you've got to do what's best for you and let them do what's best for them. Even if sometimes that takes you on different paths.
But it'd be dead hard to leave you lot behind.
Eh? What are you on about, son? No, it's Alice that's going, not you.
She's asked me to go with it.
Wow. Still hanging around, Charity? I wouldn't have thought there was much point staying now that even your family have disowned
My
you.
family have not disowned me.
That's not what I heard. I heard that you were out on your ear.
Yeah? You're going to be out on your ear by the time I finish with you.
Ooh, I'm terrified.
Well, you should be. I'm going to get you back for this.
Haven't you heard the one about the girl who cried conspiracy? When she was finally telling the truth, no one believed her. Give it up, Charity, because you are never going to win.
What did I tell you? Collector's items or what?
Indeed they are, which begs the question, where did you get them from?
Are you interested, or shall I take them elsewhere?
I'll tell you what, I'll take them off your hands for 500 quid.
I don't need them taking off my hands. They're hardly cluttering up the place.
All right. 600, and that's not a bad price.
It's not a good price. I can't believe you're trying to rip me off after everything I've done for you.
Like what, exactly?
Like raising your son without ever asking for a penny in child support.
I could hardly support the child if I didn't know he existed.
You would think how much it would have cost if you had.
All right, all right. £800, that's my last offer.
All those birthdays and Christmases coping as a single parent.
All right, make it 1,000.
Done.
Yeah, I think I have been.
Come on then, I'll have to get that to the bank.
Oh, the bank, is it? Oh, and by the way, if you should happen to come across Eric, tell him very good work.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No, of course you don't.
I've never heard such a daft idea in all my life.
Well, at first I thought it were daft and all. But then I thought about how it'd be dead good to be with Alice and the chickens every day. And it's not like I've got a job or nothing here.
You've got your family.
But you said sometimes people have to move on from people that care about them.
Look, I didn't mean you, son. No, what I'm trying to say is that we'd miss you if you went.
I'd miss you and all. But if I don't go, I'll miss Alice.
Look, you hardly know her. And it seems to me it'd be better to miss one person than everyone you know.
I suppose so.
Belle'd have to grow up without her brother.
She's got Kane.
Well, that's not the same, is it? She looks up to you.
I look up to her and all.
Do you want to know what I really think, Sam? I think you've been making a big mistake.
Worst of it is, she's right, isn't she? Can't prove anything.
Well, she is right about one thing. It is time that you moved on. I mean, even if you could prove that you hadn't done out, do you really think you could get back with Tom?
I wouldn't have him back after the way he's treated me.
So why don't you just drop it?
Because I can't bear seeing Sadie's smug face every day reminding me how she's won. I just can't let her get away with it, Chaz.
I don't reckon you've got much of a choice. What can I do for you, officer?
Just wanted to apologise for not calling sooner.
Oh, that's all right. It's not like I've been waiting by the phone or anything.
I thought it would be better if I asked you out in person. What are you doing on Friday?
Well, I was planning to wash my hair, but I could be persuaded otherwise if you've got a better offer.
Well, how about I pick you up at 8 and we'll see what we can do. Mind you, it'll be odd calling at your house on anything other than a police matter.
Yeah, perhaps it's best if you pick us up from work just for now. You know, we don't want to get into that whole sleeping with the enemy thing just yet.
OK. Right, I'll see you here at 8.
Aye, aye, Miss Dingle. Looks like you might be getting your collar felt after all.
What's the point of us paying for a service contract if you won't abide by the terms and conditions?
Have you got it sorted?
They're just being awkward.
No wonder with you being so stroppy. You've got to handle these things with a bit of tact.
I do know that. Believe it or not, I didn't come down in the last shower.
Huh. I think I'd better have a word with them.
You do that. Better still, why not get Sadie to do it? I'm sure she'll do a much better job than I can.
Stop behaving like a spoiled child. Come back here!
I'll go.
How did you do it?
Wit, charm, and good old-fashioned emotional blackmail.
Oh, you really are a woman after my own heart.
It's not your heart I'm after. I want to see you dicing and slicing, naked as the day you were born.
You're not actually going to hold me to that, are you?
Too right. You said if I got you a good price, you'd cook me dinner. Buck naked.
I didn't mean it.
No dinner, no check. Chop, chop now.
You really are a prat. If you've come here to abuse me, I'm not in the mood.
You stop taking everything to heart. You know what Dad's like. He'll get over it soon enough.
I've done nothing for him to get over, except not be as wonderful as saintly Sadie, perhaps.
Hey, you're only making things worse letting her get to you like this. Just keep your mouth shut and toe the line.
I'm sick of towing the corporation line. What's the point? Sadie ends up the golden girl no matter what I do.
You knew what she was like when you married her.
I didn't. Not really. If I had, I don't think I'd married her in the first place.
Right, we'll try a pint in your local. That'll cheer you up. Now, you won't be able to do that if you move to Norfolk.
They have got pubs there, you know. Alice says they've got everything they got here.
Yeah, it might sound like they have, but you mark my words, it won't be the same. This village is unique. See what I mean?
You're right, Jimmy. Can I get you a drink?
What for?
Well, because I know that you're not really all right, and I know how it feels to be out of the loop. Turns out we have got a lot more in common than I ever thought, you know.
Get lost, Charity. I'm not in the mood for your poison.
You've cheered up.
I've been banging my head against a brick wall trying to get Sadie to admit what she's done.
Oh, you finally figured that out.
I don't even want her to admit it anymore. I just want to get the bitch back.
I thought we just agreed that you won't be able to.
Oh, but I will. I am going to get her right where she least expects it.